What's going on, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. I've been a big fan of the Surface Pro line ever since the first one. I felt like it was a work in progress, and they've subsequently gotten better and better, culminating with this guy, the Surface Pro 4. It's been about 4 months since our review hit. If you want to give that video a watch, we'll link it here and link it down below. My experiences on it were generally positive. We tested it for gaming, we tested it for ordinary word processing, we tested it for HD playback and multitasking, and it handled everything with a plum. Since we've done that review, I brought this computer home. This has been my only computer at my house. I'm running the business from home with this, and I do everything I do on an ordinary computer at home with the Surface Pro 4. So my opinions on it have changed a little bit, and in a lot of ways stayed the same. Just as a refresher, the unit that we have here is the i5 8GB model, so sort of mid-high end of the road. Let's talk first about the newest type cover, which I still say should absolutely be included in the box. The key throw on it is way better than the previous version. It feels more like ordinary keyboard. Mechanism for connecting it, still the same, still magnetic, still oddly satisfying, and still surprisingly strong. Typing feels good. I don't have any flex in it as I'm typing. One issue that I ran into though since the review is the trackpad. My initial impression is that it worked really well, but about a month after the review went up, the trackpad started just bugging out on me. Despite in the settings have the sensitivity set up almost all the way to high, it was tracking really slow, so I wanted to scroll from one corner to the other. I have to swipe my finger like 4 or 5 times to get up there. I fixed it, I think. I had to reset and reboot a few times, but it does come back occasionally. Once a week or so, the weird trackpad issues will come back and I'll disconnect the keyboard, put it back on. Sometimes it'll be fixed, sometimes not. I am still loving Cortana. I'm finding myself asking her questions all the time, just talking to it like I would my phone. That's been a really helpful feature, and one I thought was a little gimmicky when I first reviewed it, but one I just found myself using all the time, asking the weathers, asking the scores, asking when baseball season's starting, whatever it might be. I'm actually asking her a lot of questions. Windows Hello, so the ability to use essentially your retinas to unlock the device, still seems like a freaking magic trick to me every time I use it. It works well, it's awesome, and it works fast. I've had no issues with it at all. My home usage is pretty simple. I actually have a docking station from the Surface Pro 3. They don't make the sort of big station anymore for the Surface Pro line, but it works with the 4. So I've got this set up to an LG widescreen monitor, and it's worked really well. So mostly I'm using this as a desktop that I can also take with me. If I'm going somewhere, going over to visit my parents, or see my grandparents, I can take my whole computer with me, and it's sitting light. Certainly you can do that with a laptop too. The experience has just been really cool. I have not used the pen at all. I find very little utility behind it. I'm not in school taking notes. I don't really use OneNote at all, so that's been a non-factor, but it does just sort of sit on the side of the computer. Build quality has held up as well. No issues with the hinge. Hasn't gotten loose on me at all. I'd be able to put it in different positions, and I find myself actually doing it in different positions as well. I know what you're gonna say, but I do, and it works extremely well for me. I've done some light gaming. I don't do that much gaming on it. Mostly just a little StarCraft 2 action here or there, and no issues with it at all. Performance has been absolutely fine. Battery life has held up too since the review. Same that I had when I did the initial one. I'm able to go through about 6-ish hours depending on how I manage the battery, but it's been a really positive experience. Would I get this again? Yes, in a heartbeat. I would still recommend the Surface Pro 4. In fact, I'd recommend it probably over the Surface Book. If you didn't see our review of the Surface Book, check that out. Ron and I both took a Surface Book with us to see. Yes, I used it just as I use a computer. He used it as an editing machine. So you can see our experience on it. This has just been a really good computer. Being able to have the power when I need it, the portability when I want it, really make the Surface Pro line seem pretty sweet to me. What do you guys think about the Surface Pro 4? My opinions from review are mostly true, with a few sort of annoyances that I found over the past few months. Anyway, give the video a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. Until next time, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and I will talk to you in the next video.